Hey, beautiful. So it's Natisha here, your freedom friend. And I've got to tell you, as we are um, counting down to January 2nd, when the Coach Your Damn Self Challenge officially starts, I have been finding myself coaching myself over the past, as we're getting closer to the challenge. It's been a very interesting journey. Um, Earlier this week, and as you know, the Coach Your Damn Self Challenge it covers 5 areas: life coaching, health coaching, wealth coaching, spiritual life coaching, and business coaching, right? And so one of the things that I have recognized is, as I'm creating the quote unquote content for the challenge and really what that looks like for you coaching yourself as a participant, I am really coaching myself, and I'm taking the tools and the resources that I'm using personally, and that's what I'm putting in the challenge. So one of the things that we will be covering is self-care. And so I have been getting, one of my methods of getting self-care is acupuncture. And so earlier this week, I went to my acupuncture appointment, and my acupuncturist asked me the question: if I were to get sick, if you were to get sick, who would you call? And I had to tell her, I don't know, because I don't get sick. Typically I take pretty good care of myself. I drink water, I rest, I eat greens, I don't get sick. Well, lo and behold, Thursday, I came home for lunch, had a phone call, ate some dried bananas from Trader Joe's, and in the 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes it took me to get from home back to work, I started feeling nauseous. And so I sat at my desk trying to do some more work for a couple of hours, and the nausea would not go away. And I finally just said, okay, I need to go home because I'm going to vomit. Like, there's no way around this. So I came home, and I felt like I had to vomit, but it just wouldn't come out. I went to the restroom, it came out that way, but I still had this nausea feeling. And I'm like, what in the world could this be? I haven't really eaten anything other than these dried bananas. I had tickets to the Love Jones musical. I posted on Facebook, and I had a ticket, just one ticket for myself. I knew that I was not going to be sitting in nobody's audience trying to see the Love Jones musical, feeling nauseous. So I gave that ticket away. I ended up giving it away to a young lady in a Facebook group. It was just so happened her birthday was earlier this week, and she had wanted to go but couldn't find a ticket. So I was able to be a blessing to her in that way. And so finally it came up, and the only thing I had eaten was these freaking dried bananas. And it wasn't like I didn't have a whole lot. I literally just had like a piece of these, bananas flattened. If you nothing but banana flattened, if you've ever had that from Trader Joe. And as I was sitting here in my house, and I've got my alkaline water, I got my ginger tea, I've got my oranges, I've got my coconut water, right? And I have all this stuff now. I didn't have it before. But as I was sitting in here, I was thinking back to the conversation that I had with the acupuncturist. Who can I call? Who can I call? I'm I'm single, I'm independent, I'm educated, and I live in Maryland by myself pretty much. My family is in Chicago. And so it dawned on me that as I've been here, I've been so focused on my career, focused on my business, that majority of the women who I have befriended are pretty much in the same position as I am. Independent, away from family, strong Black women. And it got me to thinking, when we get sick, who can we call? Who can we call to take over some of our responsibilities? Who can we call to bring us some juice or some ginger? You know, it just so happened that the young lady I gave the ticket to, she had to, part of the agreement for her getting the ticket was she had to come to me to get the ticket because I wasn't feeling well. And I asked her to bring me some ginger, and she did. But I have a feeling, a strong sneaking suspicion that most women are in the position that I was in, where I wasn't feeling that well. And I didn't really have anybody who I could call to come take care of me or come take care, run to the store for me or do something. And it dawned on me that's part and parcel of what coaching your damn self means. That's the reason why it's so important that we begin building sisterhoods within our local communities. Yes, we can build online businesses, right? But for the vast majority of us, we're single. We may have children or we may not. But we have to begin building partnerships. And we have to do more in knowing people who are, nearby us, nearby. I think about myself and how, most of the time when I have somewhere to go, if it's more than 10, 15-minute drive, I'm probably not going just because of all the things that I have on my plate. And so that made me begin to think, who do I know within a 10, 15-minute drive of me? Because I assume that if I feel that way, that I don't want to drive more than 10, 15 minutes, most people don't want to drive more than 10, 15 minutes, And so that made me begin to think, who do I know who's in my local area within a 10, 15-minute drive? Who can I begin partnering with? Who can I build relationships with? And so I wanted to share that with you because as we move toward the Coach Your Damn Self Challenge, I want to encourage you to find 2 or 3 other women who are within a 10, 15-minute drive of you. So that if anything were to happen to you, if you were to get sick, who could you call that they could get to you, bring you some ginger within 10, 15 minutes, bring you some alkaline water, bring you some coconut water so that you're not stranded somewhere by yourself. Think about that. Who can you call? I'll talk to you later. Just wanted to put that little bug in your ear. We are moving forward. We are definitely moving forward. Like I said, the Coach Your Damn Self Challenge is quickly coming up. We are officially blasting off on January 2nd. So between now and then, I encourage you to find 2 or 3 women who you can partner with in your local community, who's within a 10, 15-minute drive of you, who you can call not just when you're sick, but you can grow together. You can grow individually, almost like sunflowers, right? Growing together, but each of you growing individually, coaching yourself, right? But you have partners and other women who are also coaching themselves. Because what I've noticed is I can grow individually. I can grow by myself, right? There's an old African proverb that says to go fast, go alone. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others. And so I want to leave you with that. We can go a lot further together even in these small pockets, 2, 3, 4, 5 women together. We can go a lot further together than we can ever go separately. So I'll talk to you later. Like I said, make sure that you sign up for the Coach Your Damn Self Challenge and be sure to ask a friend or 2 within a 10, 15-minute drive of you so that each of you can begin coaching yourself and you'll be able to have someone who you can travel this journey with. So I'll talk to you later. Peace.